Virgo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Virgo, I'm going to be doing your reading from December 15th to the 21st. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Virgolicious Virgos, I am going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. I would like to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you, dear Virgos, for everything. Love you so much. Greatly appreciate you. And if you have checked out on the community post on YouTube, I just literally came back from visiting Palm Springs, California. Love visiting out there. Spent an amazing time with one of my best friends who is a Virgo. Had a fabulous, fascinating time. Rejuvenated, reset it, rested, and I'm back. We went on a hiking today. We saw Capricorns up. It was great. So really excited to be back into the studio to serve and to slay. Virgo, what's going on for my Virgs? Congratulations also on the Mercury retrograde ending. Finally. Okay, I'm not surprised. So, dear Virgo, your challenge is the Nine of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, you're healing from some sort of a situation, a heartbreak here that has happened. Nine of Wands here talks about, first of all, boundaries, but also it talks about a cycle here that has come to an end or is coming to an end and has been very painful. Okay, a lot of you are feeling kind of a little bit internally frustrated about a specific situation that's been very difficult. We're going to get back to this and we're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. In the recent past, for many of you, there was a history. There were many years that probably you knew this person, months or so, with the Seven of Pentacles. You could have dealt with someone that maybe acted like the Emperor, maybe acted like very bossy. Okay, you could have dealt with an Aries, Capricorn towards Virgo, possibly a fire sign. This is someone that maybe you met who is from a different country, or there is a different cultural differences between you and them. There was a separation that happened between you and this person in the past. We're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the present moment, dear Virgo, you have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. There is a heartbreak and a separation that's been taking place for a lot of you, and you're healing from that. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords. You are just feeling disconnected from the world. You're taking your time out. You're going within yourself. You know, you're healing. And one of the things that I see here happening for you in the present moment is, Virgo, you're having this mental clarity on which direction you truly want to move forward to, what kind of a dynamic you want to pursue, what you really want to have, you know, in relationships. We're going to talk about this, and there is a lot of clarity coming in for you. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. In the near future, there is an opportunity here. I feel like here something is going to work out between you and someone else, and you have a choice here to make. Seven of Cups. There might be some sort of a confusion. Looks like there is going to be a confusion, and you're going to find your way out of this, okay? One of the things that you truly want in a relationship, Virgo, is to be in one where there is an equal give and take exchange energy. So what you don't see coming is there is an offer coming in towards your way, possibly somebody that's very well known. Okay, somebody that's maybe in the spotlight. You have the Six of Wands. You see this person on a horse is entering into a city. Very well known. There is an offer that's coming in for you, and this offer is very stable. Okay, we're gonna talk about this to see what this offer here is about. What is this request? Okay, who is this coming from exactly? Now, let's get into your reading and clarify all the cards for you. I'm going to clarify your main challenge, dear Virgo, which is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. And the Death card at the bottom of the deck, and the Sun. There is a situation here that has ended and you're working on just healing yourself. You're working on something that you're working on your manifestations. You might want to try to bring this situation back into working something out with this person. A lot of you are focused on your manifestation skills. I mean, we all manifest all the time, but there is a certain realization and understanding that you can actually get, okay, internally when you're really learning how the universe works, how the law of assumption works, the law of attraction works. So there is definitely a lot of internal work going on here for you. You might be in a separation, there might be a distance between you and someone else. For a lot of you, I feel like you're really hurt. You're healing. You're doing a lot of healing within yourself. You're saying to yourself, how do I get out of this situation? You know, you want to really put an end to this overthinking situation. There is something here that's been really affecting your mind. You know, one moment you seem to be just completely shutting this down and not thinking about it, but the next moment something here from the past keeps coming up in your mind and it makes you overthink a lot. And it has a lot to do with you. You're keeping yourself busy also, but it has a lot to do with the Three of Swords, where you feel like this fallout happened between you and this person. And you might be also setting an intention here to manifest, dear Virgo, a brand new beginning for yourself, brand new life, working on yourself, working on your goals here. So, you know, use the consequences of this pain is still very relevant. It's very obvious for you, and you're working on healing from this. Okay, now, in the recent past, dear Virgo, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. In the recent past, the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands again in the past. Again, a lot of you were involved in a situation here, Virgo, where you kind of felt trapped with this person, mentally trapped. Kind of, it was like a mental prison. You might have dealt with somebody that maybe this person was very aggressive towards you. You see that two knights are looking opposite directions, right? And the Eight of Swords. I feel like Eight of Swords kind of represents your mental state. You felt trapped with this situation, with this person here, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. You truly loved this person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn energy. You truly wanted to work things out with this individual in the recent past. But I feel like here that the amount of hurt that you had coming from this person, or how many times you were very much disappointed and things didn't work out between you and them, I think it really overwhelmed, and it was very overwhelming, and it was very difficult for you to decide how you really wanted to move forward with this person. Somebody here had facial hair features, doesn't have to be. Someone here was also in some sort of a powerful position, like a CEO. Doesn't have to be. Capricorn energy, like a boss type. Something here was toxic. This person also you were dealing with in the past could have had things going on in the background that you didn't know. Addiction, substance abuse, you know, certain toxic behaviors, clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Lovers and the Justice. Okay, Libra energy. Now, I'm going to keep it very honest and very real. Cross-watcher, if you are a cross-watcher and you're watching this for Virgo, if you didn't do any of those, if it doesn't apply to you, please do not be offended. Don't take it personally. This is a general reading. There's millions of Virgos out there, right? So it's going to resonate only very few people. Now, in the recent past, whoever you were in a relationship with, Virgo, or whoever you were trying to really create something, this person, okay, coming out of the Devil with the Knight of Wands to the Lovers, there is toxic habits, drinking. Number one, somebody here was a drinker, heavy drinker. Somebody here also emotionally was very toxic, was very draining. I'm also getting here that it's just, there is something here that was very insincere when it came to this situation, to this person. I'm not saying this was a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. I'm just saying that with the Devil here, it shows us something here that was unhealthy, okay? Addiction, obsession, toxic habits, unhealthy habits here in the past. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. There was a separation and a decision that had to happen between you and this person, or that happened. So the Two of Wands, dear Virgo, in the past is clarified by the King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I feel like that you and this person had to kind of maybe either decide on finances. You know, maybe someone here was feeling that they were giving more, the other person was receiving less, vice versa. Something here might have been out of balance. One of the things that I'm seeing, I'm also getting here that you and this person that were together, I feel like that this person was not really fully in the place to form this kind of a family dynamic with you, because the Ten of Pentacles here talks about family, it talks about stability, it talks about buying a house together and living under the same roof, okay? Now, let's talk about the present moment, the Three of Swords and Four of Swords. Something has happened between you and this person that has caused you to feel this way with the Three of Swords. So let's talk about the Three of Swords for you in the present moment. You're healing from this, but it's still present. You're still hurting over this situation. Okay, so the Three of Swords, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, it's very clear right now for a lot of you, this is somebody that didn't commit to you. Okay, there was a lack of commitment, there was a lack of really wanting to establish a marriage here with you. Something here was blocking this person's way of coming towards you and marrying you. Could have been a Taurus, could have been a fire sign, could have been a water sign. For many of you, something here was blocking this person's way of, approaching to you, okay? And it was very difficult and challenging. Five of Pentacles here is telling me that right now, many of you might feel kind of isolated and lonely and sad. And this separation here has caused a lot of internal pain and internal conflict for a lot of you. Seven of Cups here, there is this confusion that's going to show up in the near future, because somebody here may want to work things out with you again, but you seem to be very much confused. Okay, we're going to clarify this. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Right now, dear Virgo, what you are focused on is your focus on your personal healing with the Four of Swords. There is definitely a lot of internal healing going on, focusing on what's important for you. Disconnecting from the outside world, going within yourself, doing just a lot of internal cleansing. So it's clarified by the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Swords again. A lot of you are kind of wanting to disconnect from the entire situation. You could be thinking traveling, you could be thinking doing something else. It's a double confirmation. Also, I'm seeing here someone healing their inner child. There is something here about healing a mother wound, or some sort of maybe someone here, either you or this person, grew up in a household where maybe it was a little bit dysfunctional, or one of the parents was not at home. There is something about a stepfather and a stepmother. Okay, forgiveness story, not gonna resonate with everyone. In the present moment, a lot of you are healing. A lot of you are having this idea of, I think I'm better off just being by myself right now, because I need to really recuperate. I need to heal. I need to be on my own. So you could be choosing to disconnect from this situation and from this person and move on. Now, there is clarity that's coming up for you in the present moment with the Queen of Swords. Let's talk about this clarity. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Justice, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it looks like there is a conversation and another Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone here could be either going through a legal matter, or somebody who wants to make things right with you. There might be a situation where somebody wants to talk to you about setting things right. Okay, the Justice, Libra energy. Somebody here wants to kind of settle things right. There is a lot of mental fog. I think it's more on this person's end, just because maybe the way that you handled this situation, the way that you removed yourself from this situation, Virgo, I believe that is just a typical Virgo, very gracefully, peacefully, in a very demure, mindful way. You have removed yourself from this situation. So someone here is wanting to make things right with you. There is a desire here to create peace, to stabilize the situation, to bring clarity, and to talk to you. But what's holding this person back, okay, with the Two of Swords is, do you really want to talk to them? You might have blocked some ways of communication from this person, whether that's text message, whether that's online. Something here like technology is blocked. I don't know what that might be for some of you, but this person is trying to reach out to you. They might have attempted, maybe they held it back. Now, in the near future, with the Eight of Pentacles, there is an opportunity here. Somebody wants to work things out with you. So let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Fool. Yeah, this person wants to have a brand new beginning here with you. I think it's the same Emperor here that showed up in the past, Aries energy. Okay, this is two of them strongly represent Aries energy. It doesn't have to be Aries. They could have Sun, Moon, or Rising, or somewhere in their birth chart. I feel like this person is going to make an attempt to either send you a gift. It could be financial. It could be some sort of a monetary or physical tangible letter or gift. Okay, that they're going to send it to you and they want to work things out with you. Because this person wants to invest right now. There could have been financial disagreements between you and this person in the past. That's one of the things that I'm strongly getting here. And this person wants to step into the unknown, step into a brand new chapter with you. They want to work things out with you and take it to the next level. So one of the things that I think this person wants to do is there is a desire to create a balanced sense of equal give and take exchange energy. And I'm going to say what I'm really feeling for you, dear Virgo, is even though this is what this person wants, for many of you, I do strongly feel like here, you're going to want to you are like still, see there is the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, I'm sorry. I was just saying like it's that you're going to want to disconnect. You'll feel like very much stressed out. I don't think, this might seem tempting, you might say yes, but these two cards literally just flipped out. I'm not going to stop your reading right now because I have a lot of things coming up for you. I'm like, it's a download. When I'm doing the readings, I'm also getting a lot of downloads. So it's not just me like reading the cards. It's clarified by the Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups. There's an apology coming in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There is an apology. Seven of Pentacles again, which also showed up in the past. I remember all of them cards of your readings. So someone here is going to make an attempt to come back into your life. Six of Cups here talks about a person from the past. Page of Cups, an apology. The reason why is because there is definitely history between you and this person. Like I said, you could be receiving a gift coming from this person. This could be an olive branch, or for this person wanting to make something happen. They want to take this connection to the next level. They want to do the right thing here with you. Now, when this situation happens, you seem to be very disengaged. You seem to be very detached. You seem to be very much focused on your manifestation skills, building in something for yourself. Now, one of the things that I see here you being faced with is the Seven of Cups, okay? Kind of a little bit of a confusion, or maybe this is something that may catch you off guard and you want to be prepared for that. So let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Cups for you. So the Seven of Cups in the near future, dear Virgo, is clarified by the King of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Sun. And you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you, I'm gonna keep it very real, as I've been seeing in your dreams, in your readings. You could be choosing to stay single here because you're, hold on one second, I got you. You could be choosing to stay on your own just because you're creating your own happiness, just because you feel very fulfilled. Or you could be connected to a Leo here that makes you very happy with the Sun. The Sun is here, that's a Leo card, can make this up, sprinkle, sprinkle. You want to be very clear on, if you choose to be with this person, there is going to be a face-to-face, a very important conversation with the King of Swords. King of Swords is a full frontal facial profile. You see face-to-face, you have a conversation. A lot of you are going to be, or maybe you are already in this place of cultivating a strong sense of inner happiness and wanting to come out of this overthinking, wanting to come out of this situation here, which has been very debilitating and overwhelming. You're cultivating your sense of happiness. It's like, Virgo, you don't want to jeopardize and risk your own happiness just because somebody here is attempting to come back and want to work things out with you. There is an apology coming in. Because you also, with the Seven of Cups, it could mean choices. It could mean options. You could be thinking into connecting with another person. So it's like you're kind of, I see here in your readings, kind of going back and forth between multiple individuals, so between this person and, you know, another person that you're wanting to choose. Because you seem to be finding a lot more happiness with the person most on your mind that you really, really are thinking about. Because you believe that there is a reason why you have met this person, the one that's making you very happy, okay? And there is a decision here that you're going to make with a judgment. Okay, the Judgment, who you really want to move forward to, because there are going to be offers coming in towards your way, Virgo, from multiple angles, and you're going to be basically standing in front of choices that you need to make. So let's get the advice and see what is it that you need to know, dear Virgo. What is an important advice for you? So you have the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. You are manifesting something. Something about manifestation. You got the Magician twice. You have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon. I feel like here your biggest piece of advice for you, dear Virgo, has a lot to do with you defining and knowing that if you get into a relationship with whoever you choose to be with, is this person causing me anxiety? Is this person causing me fears and doubts? And that is the Moon. Because the Moon here talks about our internal doubts, our fears, what's something hidden. Am I dealing with somebody that's constantly hiding things from me, right? So, and you also have the Ten of Swords. You know, you could give a chance to somebody that you had an ending with, but you need to be very careful and cautious of how you are moving forward with this person, because you want to make sure that you are not ending up in the same place. And the Page of Wands, thankfully it's here. Who are you feeling more passionate about? Who excites you? Who truly fills your world with a lot of happiness, a lot of comfort? Who is it that really makes you feel very comfortable and confident? That's the person that you really truly want to be connecting with. Not the one that played mind games with you, not the one that hurt you, not the one that hurt you and they didn't change and they become better. So ultimately, you're going to be standing in front of choices and important decisions that you're going to make. And based on that, you're going to decide how you want to move forward, because happiness, true happiness, is what really matters to you, especially moving into 2026. So dear Virgo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.